everyone, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my 2017 book series that I really want to continue with or complete in 2017. So most of these are series that are already, the whole series are completely done already and they're already out and I just need to pick them up and read them. But a couple of these, the series is not done yet. So I want to get caught up to at least the latest book that is out. But yeah, these are series that I am hoping to get to in 2017. So there's quite a bit of them, so let's just get started. The first one I'm going to talk about is The Heir by Kira Cast, and I read the first three books in the selection series. I do want to continue and finish off with the spin-off with The Heir and The Crown, and then I also want to read Happily Ever After, which is the novellas. It's a bunch of short stories, so I do want to finish that off. Hopefully it will happen this year. And I read the selection during February. I think it was this year actually. I read it in February, and so I'm thinking I might in February continue with The Heir and The Crown. So yeah, this is one I need to finish off. The next one I really want to get to is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is actually the last one, Opposition. But I've only read the first one, so I do need to continue with the whole series. I'm probably going to reread the first one because it has been a while. So I'll probably end up rereading the first book before I continue on with the rest of the series. But I do want to finish the series because the first book was really good and I really enjoyed it when I read it. So I do want to continue on with this. The next series that I really want to finish in 2017 is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I read the first three books, and man, the books get so much better as the series goes on. The first book I thought was just kind of okay, but I didn't love it, and then the second book was so much better, and then the third book was just amazing. So I cannot wait to continue with this series. Can't believe I haven't already, but yes, this is one that I really want to get to soon and definitely want to finish it up in 2016. So I've got 3 more books in this series to finish off. The next series I want to continue with this year is Rebel Spring. Well, it's the second book in the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. So I believe there are 4 books in the series that are currently out. I believe there's 4. So yeah, I need to continue with this series. This is one that I read the first one, Fallen Kingdom, and it was okay. I didn't love it as much as a lot of people on BookTube seem to love it. There's a lot of hype surrounding the series, but I do want to give it another chance and continue with the series. I'm hoping that it'll get better as the books go on. Kind of like with Vampire Academy, I didn't really love the first one, but the books got so much better as the series went on. So I'm hoping that will be the case with the Fallen Kingdom series as well. So I am giving it another shot and hopefully I really enjoy it. So yeah, and this is a series that I don't think is completed yet. I don't think all the books are out yet. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I don't believe the series is done yet. So, but I think there's 4 books out, maybe? Again, I'm not sure. I only have the second book, so after I get through the second one, I'll have to go get the other books as well. The next series that I want to continue with in 2017, and this is actually the series that I want to continue with the most. The first book I read this year, and I absolutely loved it. It became an instant favorite of mine, and the author became an instant favorite of mine. And I am super excited because starting January, I am continuing on with this series, and that is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the second in the Throne of Glass series. Now, I do have all of the books that are currently out in this series. I have up to book 5, and I have Assassin's Blade, which is the novellas. So I am planning on reading this first thing in the new year because I cannot wait to get to the rest of the series. And this is one that the series isn't complete yet, but it will be this year. So the 6th and final book comes out in, I think, September? I can't remember. It comes out in the fall. So yeah, I cannot wait. This is definitely the first series that I want to pick up next year. The next one that I have is Unforgiven by Lauren Kate, and this is actually a companion novel to her Fallen series, and I've read all 4 books in her Fallen series, so I just have this one left to read, which is, it's more of a companion book because it's told from Cam's point of view, and it's basically his story. So yeah, definitely want to read this one this year. And the next one that I want to get to in 2017 is Sorceress by Claudia Gray. This is the 3rd and final book in the Spellcaster trilogy. I've read the first 2, Spellcaster and Steadfast. I like Steadfast a little bit more. And yeah, this is the 3rd and final book, so I cannot wait to get to it. I was hoping to get to it in 2016, but it just didn't happen, so yeah, 2017, I need to finish off the series. There's only 1 book left for me to read in it. The next one that I want to get to is The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. This is the 2nd and final book in the Wrath and Dawn duology. I read The Wrath and the Dawn and I absolutely loved it. So I really need to read The Rose and the Dagger. So yeah, and it's a duology. So this is the final book. So I just need to finish it and I'm done with this series. The next series that I want to finish is the Young Elite series by Marie Lu. This is the 2nd one, The Rose Society. I read Young Elite and I loved it, and I need to finish with the series. I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet, but I need to read The Rose Society, and I also have the last one, The Midnight Star, so I need to read the 2nd and 3rd book in this series. Next, I've got The Heart of Betrayal, which is the 2nd book in the Remnant Chronicles. Yeah, the Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson. The first one was Kiss of Deception, which I really enjoyed. So I need to continue with the 2nd book. I don't have the 3rd book yet, but I need to get it and finish off the series. The next one that I have is A Torch Against the Night by Sabah Tahir. It is the second book in the Ember and the Ashes series. And I actually don't remember how many books this is gonna be. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a duology or a trilogy or more than that. I don't remember how many books this series is. But this is the second book. Came out in 2016. So I need to read it, and I need to find out if there's going to be another one or if this is the last one. But yes, I do need to read this this year. And the next book on my list is Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. This is the third book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children trilogy. I've read the first two. I really enjoyed Hollow City. And I need to continue on and finish Library of Souls. This next one actually goes along with Library of Souls, and that is Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs. This is the companion book to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children trilogy. So yeah, I want to read this one as well. The next one that I'm continuing with is Madness Underneath by Maureen Johnson. This is the second book in the Shades of London trilogy. The first one being The Name of the Star, which is a Jack the Ripper retelling. I really enjoyed that one, so I need to continue with the series. This is the second one, and I have the third one. So I need to continue and finish with the second and third in this series. The next one that I really want to get to is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. And this is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles. I read Cinder in 2016 and absolutely loved it. And I need to continue with this series. I cannot wait. This is probably the second series that I will pick up after I get through the Run of Glass. I want to pick this one up next and continue. I have Scarlet, and then I have the two novellas, Fairest and Stars Above. I don't have Cress and Winter yet. I need to get those, but I definitely want to continue and finish this series this year. And then I want to get to Heartless, because I have been hearing really good things about Heartless, and I want to get to that one. The next one is The Last Ever After by Saman Shanani. I never know how to say his name. But this is the third and final book in the School for Good and Evil trilogy. I've read the first two books, and I really enjoyed them. And I cannot wait to see how everything ends in this final book. So I need to get to this and finish off the series. And the last book on this list is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This is the second book in the Diviners series. I actually don't know how many books this is going to be as well. I don't know if it's a duology or if it's meant to be more, but this is the second book, and it's the only one that's currently out. So, like I said, I don't know how many is supposed to be in this, but I really need to get to the sequel because I loved The Diviners. It was one of my favorite books of 2015 when I read it, and I loved it. And I actually think I want to reread The Diviners before I continue on and read Lair of Dreams. So yeah, and it's a pretty big hunk of a book. Diviners and Lair of Dreams, they're both pretty huge books. But I do want to reread Diviners before I continue with Lair of Dreams. Yeah, so that's it for this video, you guys. Those are the book series that I really, really am hoping to get through this year. Let me know in the comments below what are some book series that you really want to finish in this year in 2017. Leave me a comment below, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye.